Alrighty, here we are. And that would be a huge surprise, man. If he can beat FoCuS twice, that would be insane. So still clearly the underdog, despite the win in the winner bracket semifinal. He is up against the runner-up of DreamHack Anaheim anyway.
Yeah, can you do it once again? Can Soin fight his way into the top 8? When was the last big tournament that we saw him in the top 8? It feels like it has been forever. We're talking about breakout performances for quite a few players, right? Not too long ago, Soin, Sok, and Chimiko were kind of in the same boat. Strong up-and-coming players from South Korea who were hungry, playing a lot, trying to get better, trying to prove themselves. Sok and Chimiko have had these standout performances, have cemented themselves as tier 2 players. Soin, he's still waiting and has been waiting for that day for many years. That day might be today and might be happening during this tournament.
Exactly. Despite like all the other Korean rising stars like Lawlight, Sok, Chimiko, you named them, they had top 8 WGL performances. All of them. Of course, Lawlight going even further and FoCuS making it into the grand final of DreamHack Anaheim. Soin was always the one left behind. In Taito Esports Masters, he had a top 4 run. I remember that. I thought, okay, that is it now. He's breaking into the upper echelon, but that was a lucky day, maybe. He's starting with the Blade Master this time, so he's throwing a curveball by playing standard.
Yeah, last time on Echo he also played Blade Master, but it was a very specific build early on in Creep Route to try to punish FoCuS as much as possible. Be aggressive with instant harass and speed scroll and heal salves and so on, and slowing down, throwing FoCuS back quite a bit. But since he did that before, the cat is kind of out of the bag. I guess it doesn't make too much sense to do that again. So this time he's going for creeping instead and tries to min-max a little more with the shop positioning. With that, his Blade Master was able to heal just that tiny bit faster. And man, is this a mirror match if ever I saw one. So far, completely equal here with the movement. But now we see the first little deviation. Soin going to his Ogre Magi. We'll be getting level 2 and the item here. And FoCuS into the middle for the circlet, I guess. And the dust, indeed.
For the circlet and the harass, but thanks to that early movement. Oh, Soin! He has the dust, though!
Oh my god.
Ooh, close moments here. Yeah, thanks to that shot positioning, he was able to creep that before FoCuS arrives. That's exactly this 1-2 seconds that he saved by healing up during the creep. But of course, he needs quite some time now to heal up. Maybe there was a little more damage than expected. What's in the shop? The claw. He gets them. Trifecta.
Very good damage already on the blade. Used some of his heal salves quite early. Only went for one set of heal salves here to Soin. So he can't stay on the map for too long. We'll have to go back to the main before long here. Would love to go for the Ogre Magi. He needs to heal up a little bit more though. And FoCuS has the timing down this time. This Creepjack should be at the perfect moment.
FoCuS, the quickest fingers in all of Warcraft. Oh, he's attacking the blade though. Was that the right thing to do? Who's gonna get the last hit? He's threatening Soin so hard, but Soin still willing to go for it. Both in Windwalk. Weird position. Backstep by FoCuS could give him the kill here, but no. Uses the speed scroll, but that's the big consumable for FoCuS. That's big experience. Potion of invulnerability.
Yeah, that can be really nice. Oftentimes in Orc Mirror, heroes are completely left alone. But when they do get focused, having that invul and then popping off a salve at the same time can completely swing a fight around.
Remo.
Shadow Hunters will be coming out.
Remo, can you pinch me, please? Am I still... This is the Spirit Lodge by Soin.
Forces are under attack.
Dude, he's just refusing to play standard nowadays. I love it.
What? I mean...
It is super good against for the early Hex battles.
Oh yeah, that's true.
But how good is it gonna be later, you know? That's a different kind of question.
Is FoCuS getting this as well? Ooh, FoCuS is kind of surrounded here. Good damage. They're duking it out. Both have the claws. FoCuS in a little bit of trouble here. Goes back in that Batman because he has that info. And now Soin is on the receiving end of this one and loses the Blade Master. Good execution by FoCuS, knowing exactly how far he could go. And Soin didn't. And so the favorite takes the first lead.
Yeah, big hero kill here. Lots of experience for the Blade. And the enemy Blade Master, Soin's Blade Master, severely slowed down. And what does he do? Goes tier 3.
Yep. Let's go. I thought for a second that FoCuS might be doing the non-beastery build that we saw from Infi and Lin and Thai. But no, standard. Stays on tier 2, goes Raider Walker. And Spirit Link is gonna be so good. You can't dispel all that Spirit Link. And FoCuS clearly did his homework because he's creepjacking once more. Oh, here comes the Hex though. Shadowhunter gets it. Item picked up by FoCuS. And it's the Claw +9.
Trying to block against the Speed Scroll. Does he get it? It's a very fast seal. But this Speed Scroll won't last forever. Has a heal wave as well. And he's got the Purge now. Alright, you see? Against the Hex, it's pretty good. Can he save himself? It looks like he can. No, maybe not though. Here comes the Hex. Alright, never mind. Bye-bye. Shadow does the split and goes to the Shadow Realm. Blade Master is back, but that's a Blade Master with +17. Knocking on the front door.
Yeah, it's kind of bad. Walker arrives, so even more sustained FoCuS, all healthy. And Soin just desperately waiting for this tier 3 to arrive. And now this shop that helped him in the early game is quite exposed.
Yeah, no saving that one. He got some more heal cells to heal up with. You know, that's the thing when you go experimental. Sometimes it looks amazing and you're a genius. And other times it looks a little different.
Oh, well, FoCuS with the shop on the bottom right. I love that. He's making sure that he's not running out of mana. Will have the clarities ready, can heal up, gets the potions. And he's just pressuring so hard. What can he do with tier 3 now? Still waiting for the adept for the shamans. No bloodlust, very close. This doesn't pay off, man.
FoCuS is really aggressive though. He's not using this advantage to creep and get Shadow 3, which could be very good. And now his Blade Master's in trouble with the Hex coming in. Might be in severe danger, but okay. Didn't have the detection there, I guess. Sentry ward not quite long enough. The detection range.
Okay.
And okay. FoCuS, I think he kind of wasted an opportunity there. Yeah, he canceled the shop, he killed the shop. But what he could have done instead was creep up level 3 Shadow. But yeah, he's still far away from that currently.
This is gonna be interesting now. Tier 3 is paying off for Soin at least for a while because FoCuS is catching up now. And then... oh, wait a minute. FoCuS has mana for another Windwalk. And still no reveal. So, how does this Shaman build scale into the late game without a Beastery?
I have no idea. I have never seen this before in Orc Mirror ever. Bloodlust is pretty good, but only as long as it doesn't get all dispelled. As of course the big upside of having walkers. The disenchant is a great dispel, the best dispel in the game. It's also expensive, but as long as the walkers have mana, you can make good use of it.
Still a rough game for Soin. Hanging on to that tier 3. He doesn't have Kodos. He doesn't have double lockdown. Because he has no raiders. He has an orb now. So maybe relying on more purges. FoCuS is so oppressive though. Creeping these Murlocs away. So there's nothing to do for Soin at the moment. Everything around him is crap.
Yeah, he's getting punished quite hard for his tier 3 play. When you do that, you automatically give up map control. As you don't muscle up on tier 2 as much as your opponent. Hoping for those purges. Purge gamers!
Oh, dodges the ensnare. That was pretty sweet.
And FoCuS's hero is starting to look quite scary. Blade about to hit 4. Shadow about to hit 3. And where the hell does Soin go now? At the Merc camp, almost no creeps are left. Most importantly, the Renegade is gone already. So the next camp you can go for is either the Gargantuan, which is in the corner, in the little dead end, or the Murlocs. Those are both not really good camps to go for, whereas FoCuS still has so many creeps to choose from.
He has everything, basically. Mercenary camp, bottom right. But Soin makes it to the shop. There is an invul, there is a heal scroll, and he's going Pit Lord third? Like, what? Are you playing hero roulette? Or what's the purpose?
This tri-hero combo has been seen quite a bit from Orc, but not in the mirror. Against Night Elf in the super late game, this is how they usually win against the Ultra Mass. But in Orc mirror, this is new to me. If they get crazy high hero levels, Soin's triple hero will be very strong. But at the moment, they're 2-2-1. That is not what I would call very strong. Pitlord into the front, takes a lot of damage. Heal wave comes through, but it's only level 1. Lightning shield does an okay job, but the Pitlord won't be alive much longer. That's level 4 blade. And level 3 shadow, we talked about that before. There's a bit of bloodlust on these units, but the thing is, these units are dying quickly. And this bloodlust doesn't seem to be good enough. The Blade Master might be falling for the second time. He does! Oh, might be able to get the return kill. Oh, so close on 11 HP. But FoCuS holds on. Has now the expansion. And yeah, that's the 1-0.
Yeah, there's no tap out yet, but it will be coming shortly. The tactics don't work out. FoCuS seems to be in tremendous shape today. Getting all the last hits, stealing all the items, saving his hero multiple times, having the right timing for the FoCuS fire and the hero focus on the other side, and just running away with this game. And he has such a lead now.
Yeah, definitely a good game by FoCuS. But Soin also gave him a lot of opportunities. The way he threw away the Blade Master and then this weird build. Yeah, good confidence booster for FoCuS, but this isn't the best that Soin can show us. We have seen much stronger from him. I hope he's going to bring it on map 2. He still has some hope, you know. Maybe if he gets a couple of crits, maybe if FoCuS gets over-aggressive, overconfident, if he throws this game, it might still be possible, but as long as FoCuS plays well enough, this game must certainly be his.
Yeah, I'm not too sure where he sees the comeback potential, to be honest. FoCuS is breaking upkeep, Soin is not. FoCuS has an expansion, Soin has not. FoCuS is 4-3, Soin is not. So he needs like 10 crits in a row.
One ensnare, another ensnare. Blade Master's duking it out. With the Bloodlust, he looks scary, but outside of the blade, he has like no damage. Oh, Purge, trying to force this kill, but there's an invul, and the blade is dead a third time. 3 times the charm. Yup, GG.
This feels like a little bit of a fool me once kind of thing. FoCuS, so on point today.
He's not having any of this unconventional play nonsense. He played really solid. He probably, after that first defeat to Soin previously, brainstormed how to play against that guy. What's the safest way to play against him? Just play a little safer, play really solid, try and figure out what it is that he's doing. In this case, he didn't realize there was going to be a quick third hero with the Pit Lords, and then an orb into an attack. He bought the tiny Great Hole, but it didn't matter. He was too far ahead anyway on the hero levels. He had the power spikes of the Shadow Hunter level 3, and he got the solid hold, after which he was just going to be too far ahead.
Yeah, I agree. What's the... Like, what can he... What was the goal with this Shaman build?
I think he wanted to get Bloodlust and just play like maybe a bit more of a passive game. And just have FoCuS not be ready to handle that Bloodlust fully. If you manage your mana really well and then he runs out of disenchant, then Bloodlust will overrun him for sure. But it's one of those things where it's either somehow you pull it off and it looks amazing, or the game looks like this now and you look a little bit silly.
Yeah, pretty much
I think he was...
Go ahead.
I think he was hoping that it was just going to be a passive game all around. FoCuS was going to do his creep route, trying to steal items as he oftentimes does, leaving his opponent alone, and then Soin would be able to freely get up to tier 3, get his third hero level, get his levels, get his buffs. But FoCuS played way more aggressively than that, and I think that was absolutely the right call, punishing this greedy tier 3 play. And yeah, Soin saw no chance there, but now we're going to Northern Isles, where before he was victorious with a TC and the Headhunters.
That was so beautiful. That's where it all started, didn't it? In the last series between them just a couple of days ago. But yeah, this can be expected now. Lingwawa played it here. Soin played it here. So if you're a top tier player like FoCuS is, you know that this is very much a possibility, and then you need to find answers for that unconventional TC Headhunter play for sure. So with the lead for FoCuS, we load into map number 2. Alright. In the bottom left, a former teammate of Happy, surprising us all in the semifinals, now trailing and fighting for survival. It's Soin. And his opponent, one map away from the quarterfinals, a man that has been around the scene forever but never got the major title he kinda deserves. It's FoCuS. And it is no TC Headhunters, Remo?
I thought he was gonna go for broke now, you know, like whatever, just roll those dice. Let's go, TC Headhunters again. But no. Soin is playing a Blade Master. Standard opening. Is he gonna play standard all the way through, or does he have something else weird in stock? So we saw TC Headhunters. We saw Bloodlust Rush. Bloodlust Triple Hero Rush. What else can he do? Infi style, maybe Rush Torrents. That could be an idea with a fast tier 3. Skip the Bestiary. Or is he finally gonna play just standard Raider Walker?
It looks very standard. Also the shop positioning, pretty normal. This is very identical builds here. Yeah, there's not much potential for cheesing an Orc Mirror, right? I mean, you could go Wyvern or Mass Bad Riders or something, but that does sound a little ill-advised.
Yeah. Wyvern in Orc Mirror, possibly the worst unit ever. It's really expensive, and he gets hard-countered by a way easier, simple answer, the Bad Rider, who one-shots it, so probably not what you want to do. Liquid Fire Bats. Unfortunately, not much seen in today's meta anymore. How we miss them, right?
Shout out to Helsing. We creep the first camp, we have the circlet, and on the other side we got the gloves, so a little bit better for the underdog. We got a tier 2 tech. No one is really rushing, and it's kind of like what Todd said in between the two games. FoCuS just rock solid. Like, no deviation, playing it very safe, gets items and grunts first, not skipping anything. There's almost no risk in his builds.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, playing it straight up reliable. Bit of a deviation here from the creep routes. FoCuS going for the consumable item. Lightning Shield. And knowing FoCuS, he will have a very specific creep route in mind, which you can do only with the LS. Normally, a creep that you can pretty easily take with that is the Scorpion Camp. Or you can even try to go for the Tuskars, but normally you want to reserve those outside your main for your second hero.
Ooh, if he can steal the Scorpions away with that Lightning Shield on the other side, that would be pretty big for him. Someone is trying to find him, but it's not possible. He's far away.
Could also use it right here.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah.
Kind of surprised he's not doing it. If he uses the Lightning Shield here, he can creep the whole camp.
He just wants the items. And then move on.
Oof. More Lightning Shield.
That's a lot of Lightning Shield.
Thunder.
Na 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 na.
Instantly reminds me always of Diablo 3 Thunder builds, which was the best because they had such beautiful sparkly effects. You know I'm a sparkly girl, Neo.
Yeah, just like in Reforged.
Wait a minute. He sold both Lightning Shields? He's not going to use them for creeping. Is this FoCuS playing right here?
Okay. Kind of surprised as well, but it's a lot of gold. And he's going to need that gold at the beginning of tier 2 for Shadowhunter Raider Walker. And he's getting a claw for it now, so understandable trade.
Yeah, the big problem when going for the lightning shield creeps, like for example at the Scorpions, is you give up the middle. And the best thing you can do in the early game is creep the merchant early. If you're unscouted and left alone with 2 to 3 grunts, that is absolutely doable. So both players need to make sure that doesn't go to the opponent. Because of tons of experience.
He's doing it again! It's the launch again!
Oh, wow.
This time... I guess this time his early game was a lot better. Or like normal / standard. He didn't lose too much. Lip didn't lose his hero. And maybe this does work.
Well, FoCuS is going deep over here. What is this? With the Hex, this could be dangerous. Yeah, FoCuS has to back off.
Good timing.
And Soin has the better early game. He gets way more items and experience. Takes the natural away from his opponent. And this wasn't very efficient by FoCuS, honestly.
You get a lot of items, so he's got a lot of... Wow, they're both going tier 3, just with different builds. What is this game?
Are under attack.
This is cool.
It's so weird that mirror matches that have been stale for such a long time and have been fought on tier 2 for such a long time, like Human and Orc, discover a way to go to tier 3 and they seemingly have a lot more fun with it. And the mirror match that always went to tier 3, the undead mirror match, might be decided on tier 1 most of the time, but FoCuS is in trouble with that next hex. Backstep, and Soin gets the kill.
Just like that. I feel like we see this a lot nowadays. Blade Master not respecting the Hex speedthrow on the other side. And in this case right here, FoCuS could have saved this one had he run over with a shadow right away and passed over the invul. And that's kind of 2 noticeable mistakes already in this early game. The creep route efficiency early was pretty poor for FoCuS, and then he loses the hero as well. This is Soin with a somewhat greedy build taking the lead early. Looking quite good for him, I would say.
Book of the Dead now. This spell is not ready yet, so maybe he can go for Book of the Dead surround here. Oh, misses it for a bit. Creates a wall of skeletons. Can he still do it? Speed scroll. If there's a hex, the Shadow Hunter is dead. Oh, he doesn't need a hex because he has the Purge Invo Potion that lasts for a long time. But if he gets the vanilla surround now, this is horrible. And it absolutely is. Soin on fire.
Can he fight out? Big invul lasts quite some time. The skeleton's about to expire. Didn't use the grunt to close the surround again. I think he could have gotten it. But okay, FoCuS holds on. Stressful, stressful early game. My goodness.
FoCuS is also supply stuck. Only now going for the burrow. It's okay-ish as he just arrived on tier 3. Can go for orb and upgrades. But I don't think that was planned.
The other middle camp still left.
A player's forces
Skirt,
are
Bone
under
Chimes, The Dream. And FoCuS will get it for free. Soin has fallen back, creeping up his Tuskars with the Blade Master. I don't like that at all. He's level 3 already. And he's got level 2 crit already.
Understandably so, with Bloodlust and plus 21 damage. On the other side, we got a Sobi Mask for FoCuS. He doesn't have a level 3 yet. Going Wommel now, preparing for Kodos and the big upgrades. No master training yet, if I'm not mistaken. Nope. So we're waiting for Bloodlust and then go.
I guess so. Throw in a Pit Lord for good measure, get some heal scrolls. And invul maybe? No invul. Soy Mask for FoCuS, very nice. Parry apt, not the greatest, but here the red camp will be another big drop. A lot of creeping this game.
Well, we had a pretty action-packed mid-game, if you ask me. Like, the transition from tier 2 to 3 saw some hero kills, and some surrounds and escapes and everything. But now the game settles a little bit. All of them want to benefit from their tier 2 improvements, unlike Kiwikaki, for example, did a lot in the American qualifier. Just take the big fight on the way to tier 3. These guys not doing that. And what do we get from the big red spot? Claws plus 12.
Very nice for the blade.
Tome.
And Agitome.
Yo.
Hells yeah. Plus 14 damage from this camp. Gimme.
Speaking of, we are a pendant of energy from for Soin. That's not too bad. He's going for the Pit Lord again. I really wonder why, because there's quite some dispel. He has 3 walkers. They're soon to be master.
Yeah, still a good tank though. Much better than the grunts. And once he gets cleave, he's just good even without Howl. Plus there's going to be a lot of dispel tension on these walkers having to dispel so much. Alright, in we go. Bloodlust being casted. Oh, but we're going for the Shadowhunter right away. He is surrounded, trying to pop him out. Oh, nicely done by Soin. Gets his second hero out of trouble right there. And that's a lot of damage wasted by FoCuS, not leading to the kill. Howl everywhere. We have Bloodlust as well. Oh my god, they're becoming so big. Kodo Beast has gotten off a Devour, but more purges coming in. Blade Master needs to be careful. Shadowhunter quickly running out of mana here for Soin. He got the one healing left. Purges could be coming in aggressively. These Shaman not using too much purge here. Against the Blade, it could be dangerous. Against the Blade, it could be really dangerous. FoCuS has to fall back with the first hero. And so it might be turning this fight in his favor. Oh, but the Blades, dude, the Blade Masters both on both sides have to be so careful.
If there's crit, dude, that's so crazy. Purge again. Blade Master walking away. The peons might be suffering now. Kodobi still has eaten the grunt, moves away. 45 supply for FoCuS. Soin fighting for survival and in style. There was this one-on-one between the Blade Masters, and all of a sudden the one gets bloodlusted and lightning shield, and the other one was backing off like, oh, no, you caught that wrong. I don't want this fight. And now Soin owns the middle.
Got a lot of gold still left, by the way. He could go for a tiny Great Hall if he feels confident enough, which I think he might be able to afford.
He needs clarity, though. He needs mana. Like, desperately. We get Witch Doctor Adapt upgrade. Soin going full casters.
What?
Uh-huh.
Does he even have a Witch Doctor?
Nope.
Okay.
You know, a little education doesn't hurt nobody.
FoCuS really needs level 4 Blade Master. The crits could be crazy then. Oh wait, does he have it already? Oh yeah, he does.
He does, and it's plus 32 thanks to the Kodo Beast. Uh-huh. Parry up for a little bit of tankiness. Of course, it will be reduced by the Howl, but it will also be dispelled. These heroes are great lightning shield carries, as we saw. Forces the dispel over and over. Crits for 219. FoCuS is not moving the Shadowhunter away.
And without the second hero, that's the healer gone. This should be a pretty easy fight for Soin. Takes out the Kodo in the back. The purges make it quite easy. Might be losing his own Shadowhunter though. How good are the critical strikes? Beautiful lightning shield getting dispelled quickly though. But there is an invul, and with that the Shadow survives. Mana potion, more heal wave. Everything is super low. And I think FoCuS is about to drop a lot of supply and this map.
Yeah, this is not looking too great. Can we get more purges or a hex? He's bloodthirsty with the bloodlust, of course. Nice dispel, nice ensnares. Okay, FoCuS playing this is good. Shadowhunter immediately popping the potion. He has this Sobi mask. Maybe that helps him. But the Howl of Terror can't be dispelled no more.
Soin has reached critical mass. He's too strong. Going for the hero kill with a few crits. He might be able to get it. Purge now on the retreat. No speed scroll for you. GG. 1-1.
Northern Isles, baby. That is definitely Soin's map in this group. It is working.
Yeah, and Soin is awesome. He's playing all this unconventional stuff. He's adapting even small things like going critical strike on level 3. Getting it level 2 was really, really nice here with the items that he had. And I really understand the idea as well with going for All of Terror. Because if you have Spirit Walkers, it might seem like you can dispel that easily, but can you keep on using Dispel on all the All of Terror that's on your own units, and in front of you is standing the opponent's army that's got Bloodlust? There's so many Dispels that you need to use to get rid of both. That's very quickly FoCuS ran out of Dispels or mana on his Spirit Walkers, and then after that he just kind of died. So it's very... And also, if he dispels his own units, because there is All of Terror, he removes Spirit Link from himself, which is one of the main strengths of going for Spirit Walkers. So it makes so much sense to go for that. And Soin, I don't play Orc, but I'm a fan of this guy now already, after all the games and variety we've seen from him.
That's a very good point that I didn't consider yet. Yeah, removing Spirit Link is quite smart, using the Dispel against his creator. Okay, FoCuS, game 1 looked great, but that was a little shaky right here. We go into a small little break and then we decide Group B, which Orc will advance into the round of 8, FoCuS versus Soin. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. It is FoCuS versus Soin Game 3. We're about to load in. These mirror matches are not disappointing today, boys.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we saw quite a bit of standard in the human mirror, but also not all the way through. There's a lot of experimentation going on, a lot of strategic variety, especially with Soin. He showed us TC Headhunters today. He's showing us Bloodlust Tier 3. Rah, rah, rah. He made it work on Northern Isles. Can he do this again on Concealed?
I think the mirrors get too much undeserved flack. Like, we're really reaching a point in Warcraft 3 where everybody is so competitive. Like, those top players are so damn good that even in mirror, we get a lot of good games. Whether it was the Undeads that we saw recently, the Night Elf Yongi against Lolite was amazing. And mirrors really are getting better as these players are as well.
I'm really excited about this one. This is no home turf advantage for anyone. This is Concealed Hill. Alright. And with that, we got Soin in the upper right, punching for his one of his biggest success in the recent years, for sure. He's about to eliminate the silver medalist of DreamHack Anaheim. It would be another punch in the gut for a guy who was last summer contesting Lin for being the best orc in the world. That'd be FoCuS. We have FoCuS in the bottom left in the yellow, of course. And what will the special strat be this time? Will it be the Shaman once again on Concealed Hill? Is there a special strat? Will FoCuS go Farseer again? No. We've seen enough of this. It's a Blade Master opening for both. So where do we go?
I would have loved to see a Farseer here by FoCuS. It's not really seen anymore. It's not really very good. Mostly because Walkers just hot counter it so heavily. But against Shaman, it might not even be too bad. Like, you overkill those wolves a lot and they can be resummoned quite a bit as well. But it's been a long time, Neil, since I saw the Farseer last in this matchup. No, it will be Blade versus Blade here once more. I'm going to be teching fast with a 1-borrow tech. The question is it Shaman Bloodlust again? Can Soin really do this 3 games in a row?
I mean, could be. It could be really good to grab the middle, no? Because your Shaman are out quick. You got the Dispel quick and the Purge and the Crowd Control quick. Definitely quicker than Ensnare and Spirit Link. So you might have the advantage with that. And you can also disrupt, like if FoCuS would be going for Hex engagement, you can dispel that and get the advantage in the early mid game as well. Kind of smells like he will do it again.
Could be a big gamble though. The Shadowhunter timing will be the same by both. Blade Master might be hanging around. And if you don't get the Orgalord instantly with the first Purge, then the opponent's gonna have Spirit Link and Ensnare, which then suddenly completely flips the map control in FoCuS's favor in that case. But if he wants to risk it for the biscuit, he could try to.
I'm again a little confused, Remo. There's this round thing in FoCuS's inventory that I haven't seen before there. He finds rings all of a sudden. He's supposed to be the lucky one.
It's almost as if RNG naturally evens out over time, and nobody's really lucky or unlucky.
That's a weird concept. Remo, go away with your nonsense. We know that Blizzard has rigged this game in favor or disadvantage of certain players.
Forces are under attack.
Okay, a little bit of a stalemate situation. Blade Master's duking it out, Grunt's duking it out. It's like they're both a little more careful here in the deciding match of Group B.
Yeah, so far,
FoCuS.
not too much happening. Oh, that looks a lot like a disconnect. Yeah, good pause by Soin. Oh, okay,
Oh.
apparently not.
Fair play, Soin, double thumbs up.
And yeah, he thought FoCuS was disconnect because the grunt wasn't being moved against the creeps, and that's the grunt dying to the creeps, which should never happen.
And a
At
fountain.
least it wasn't experience given over, though.
Oh.
And that grunt is surrounded. The one Blade Master surround.
Okay. Yep, here RNG helps. He's trying to pop him out, but no, can't. Oh, moves away. Backstep, not enough. Has to go for another one. That's level 2.
All right, he's back in it.
Yeah, he's so back at it. Has
Speed scroll.
He has no windwalk no more.
Nah, he should be fine though.
Yeah, that grunt wanted to intercept, gets ensnared. This grunt though.
A player's forces are under
The tension in the early
just-
game.
Dude.
Healing cancelled. He has a windwalk, but not enough damage.
Yeah, it's 200 HP on this blade. He's fine. Thanks for that ring, man. He was so tanky. Amazing item.
We do have the Spirit Lodge again. Soin is on the way to tier 3. Goes Shadow Hunter. And for FoCuS, same build. He seems to think that this is superior.
Yeah, as long as he's not falling too far behind, he can still put on a lot of pressure with the Raider Walker standard. But he needs to make sure he pressures the way he's supposed to. One Shaman is okay, like for the mid-game purge, but it's not as good as Raider Walker, and FoCuS needs to play with that advantage, with that map control that he will have.
Yeah, I'm a little relieved. Seems to be the game is not bugging again anymore. It's the slippers for FoCuS, as it's supposed to be. We got Soin on the northern side of the map. Both are going for these shops, for Dust especially. And FoCuS? Oh, nice. I love this peon. FoCuS was the inventor of this creep here on CH. He's still going for it, despite this being exposed. Is he pulling it all the way? Oh, looks like it. No. Wait.
Yeah, FoCuS thought it wasn't going to be working because the peon was there. But then the peon got ensnared, and it could have worked, but he didn't see that.
Alright, little unlucky. Sentry wards and dust for FoCuS, not too bad. But yeah, there's a lot of lost time for the Shadow Hunter.
Yeah, absolutely. Just wasted his first minute or so on the map.
Forces are under attack.
If he gets the solo experience here from the Merchant, that would be his level 2. But the Blade Master's around, so it's going to be delayed a little bit longer. But it will be level 3 Blade. First hero for FoCuS here will be quite strong. But Soin, again with going for this greedy tier 3 play, is not getting pressured and is creeping up fairly freely.
He's not getting pressured and he's not getting punished as well. A little bit of HP will be great for the Pit Lord if he goes for it again. And FoCuS is just waiting. Wait, he's not teching.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's just staying on tier 2.
That means he has to get something done here.
Yeah.
In the tier 2 stage. You can't just go into a creeping game and expect to come out smelling like roses in the late game.
And he's a little bit supply stuck again. I mean, it's not too much time, but I guess he's going for the War Mill and stuff so he can get some upgrades, but oh boy. Nice Watch Award. He knows exactly that the Blade Master's coming. He can hex against this.
Yeah, nothing that Soin can do. Big item for FoCuS. Ancient Django. Very good.
Pendant of Energy for Soin, also very good. And his expansion is opened up now. I don't think he has... Wait. Okay, I thought for a second he's going for the Tiny Great Hall, but there's different priorities at the moment. Bloodlust, Orb of Lightning, and then maybe later with the Tiny Great Hall.
Oh, the Raider! FoCuS!
That's 6 supply.
What the hell?
Lost to creeps.
Don't lose the grunt.
Player's forces are under attack.
Jesus Christ. He's attacking the grunt with his own Raider! What the hell?
What is he doing?
Was he hanging out with Blade last night? What the hell?
Those mistakes must be punished.
That's 9 supply dying to creeps.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I'm harping on it that much. I mean, everyone, you know, has a bad day and makes some errors, but... Dude!
I once lost 10 supply to creeps. It's not a feel good, man. I can tell you that. Creep check
Funny thing is, FoCuS still has a decent supply lead because of his tier 2 play. And he's coming in for the creep jack.
Very nice and snare here, but the heal waves are ready. Reveal as well. And does he have enough mana this time? One of the walkers is low as well, and he only has 2. Now the third one comes in. That's not much.
Alright, really good ensnares by FoCuS. You know, he makes a few mistakes here, but he always has the good plays to fight his way back as well. So, let's not just focus on the negative here. He's also doing a lot of things right.
Yeah.
Big item.
Reveal.
Blade Master would love to steal it.
Got
Gets it.
Oh!
Scourge Bone Chimes.
Oh
Wait,
my god!
He's dead though. He's stuck here without support.
Dude, maybe this is just worth it.
Hashtag worth.
See?
It's a pretty good item.
20% lifesteal on a bloodlusted Blade Master and a Tauren and a Pit Lord.
He's still gonna have a lot less damage output than FoCuS does though, at the moment.
42 supply only. But engaging into this is not that easy with all this melee. Towers. Mad.
4 towers. Jesus.
Oh, that's a lot of towers.
Alright, they take 55 seconds or something like that, so it's gonna take a while.
Damn, Remo crunching these numbers recently. I'm impressed. Time to heal up, time to regen up, time to bloodlust up. Kodo Beast for Soin, that makes it only 13 extra damage. Blade Master's not buffed, and yeah, FoCuS sitting on these towers. No Demolisher to back this up. 50 supply. Can't do too much. Would love to see a shop already. He canceled. What?
Wait, what? Wouldn't that have been the sickest contain?
He would have gotten shop control, and he could have built a shop. I am massively confused.
Yeah, this game's a brain scratcher.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, goes for the next fountain, I guess. He didn't want to engage into this bottleneck.
Ooh, that's a nice creep. He pulls the Drake all the way across that little forest right there. So here it's super safe to creep, as long as he ensnares it. Oof.
Damage! We like this. 60 supply against 47, but tier 3 supply for Soin. What's he going for? The creeps are helping a little. This Pit Lord is so bad. In the best way possible. Going for the Blade Master. There's a big healing and an Invo. Lightning Shield again. Dispel again. How much mana is there for FoCuS?
Quick disenchant against the Howl. Shadow under inventory for Soin is completely ridiculous, by the way. Kodo Beast in the back getting sniped, but there's lightning shields just everywhere. And these walkers are pretty much out of mana. The Shaman can start taking over now. Blade Master for FoCuS has to go for the invul. Trying to go for the counter, killing the enemy first. Hero with the Hex, with the FoCuS. Can he get it? Counter Hex on the Blade Master, very well done. Big mana potion used, but the Blade still dies. The heal wave just a split second too late. With the last bit of mana and spells that FoCuS has, might be doing it. He is up by 20 supply. And now he's got Raiders on the chase. He's got the ensnares. What's he going for? The hero once more.
Town portal out.
TP out.
Oh my. There was a little bit of time to heal that Blade Master back up, I believe. Massive, massive kill for FoCuS, who can just fall back, creep the rest of this camp, and heal up at the same time. Soin, what do you do now? 500 gold. You need that. Blade Master back. What a nail biter.
This game is crazy.
It's still not over. Like,
now.
that was a great fight for FoCuS, but this game is not over.
Yeah, Soin definitely needs an invul. He couldn't go for one earlier because FoCuS had stolen the invul at his shop. But now he's at the enemy shop where an invul is available and he needs to buy it.
Level 2 Pit Lord, hello Cleave. FoCuS walks into
What's by FoCuS, by the way?
What?
It's 5 Raiders, 5 Walkers, and 1 Kodo. No grunts. Just mass and snare.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't face Raiders, you don't really need the grunts.
A player's forces are under attack.
I like that decision. Second Kodo would be kind of good, but focus fire against Kodos with this army of Soin is kind of hard to do. Both. One experience so bad. Not sure if that's the best time for Soin yet. His Blade Master again under attack. Lots of crits everywhere. Lightning shield. We have an invul ready. Not for FoCuS though.
Kodo B is getting taken out. The Walkers, look at their mana. They have so many spells to use, and the Shaman are now completely dry. These Shaman useless, and the Blade Master dies as well. He was hexed, getting focused. It's just endless end snares. 2-1 upgrade units here for FoCuS. This looks very much to be his game. Up by 13 supply, going for the Shadow. He will be getting the kill. That's the GG and the 2-1 win for FoCuS.
And this might not